3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. Ignoring. Gonzalo Guedes. That looks a good ball. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafinha. Doherty. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Bellingham. He's got away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. No, again there's no way through. And here's Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! Oh, taken with style.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Wolverhampton playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Doherty gets across to intercept that. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's had it taken off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ignoring. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kimmich looking understandably energised after his goal. Nelson Semedo. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pass somewhat off target. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Oh, extraordinary.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how Kimmich
Appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, what a climb! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Out to the left it goes. Doherty promptly onto that, and that is that. It'll be a throw-in. Matheus Cunha, and the ball, can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's going to be disappointed with that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Foot in. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal has it in a wide position. And the shot! Jose Sarr gets it clear. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponent. Well, what do you think?
And they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pinches it off him. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about it.
Yamal! Decent enough try.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. He's having a go! Cleared away. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And here's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Quarter of an hour played. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rafinha. Pedri! He's got away with one there. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Derby are looking to go forward now. Kimmich. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Climbs up big! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then
Pedri! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Araujo. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And he celebrates his 30th goal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Harness. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's being shifted off it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
And he's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Clark. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's nice. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Barcelona have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pedri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Spread neatly. And the ball is out of play. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. That's good defending, very good defending. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aim forwards. Now it's Messi. Pedri. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. They've got it again. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been cut out, well played. Araujo, that's a sharp pass. And Messi! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, look at the space here. Pedri. He's going for goal. Oh, terrific save.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
That has been knocked clear. Derby have the chance to go the other way. And it's played in here. Cleared away. Has a look and place it forward. Phillips. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's picked his way through. Pedri does well to get it back. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Yamal. Big chance! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 78 minutes,
Derby can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ruth coming on here, they need a difference maker.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Number 29, number 17.
Gets a good foot in there. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, it's a move of great...
Rafinha! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ruth. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Rafinha. Pedri. Shot could be... Yamal! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 89 minutes.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hendrick. And that is a little undercooked.
4 added minutes
Confirmation
has
that
been
there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Yamal. Now it's Bellingham. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's got the shot away! And he's there to clear it. Picked out brilliant. Pedri! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Yamal happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
La alineación del Barcelona será.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's been given away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Billy Gilmour is someone, I think, who is underrated in terms of his ability on the ball. He's remarkably press resistant for someone of his size, and it allows him to draw pressure in, which can free up other players around him. I think his decision making, his anticipation are very strong areas of his game, and I think the more experience he gains in that number 6 position will just take him on to the highest stages in the game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Anguissa getting this one clear. Araujo. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oliveira. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Foot in. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good run down the left. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Yamal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
McTominay. Raspadori. Spinazzola promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, has another go, and another try. In he goes again. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pedri. And Araujo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Raspadori. Can he finish? It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he get it through? Can he spark a counter here? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pedri certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Spinazzola. McTominay. Messi. And Messi! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's going to be a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Politano. Turns and goes. Great hit! Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. McTominay. That has been cut short. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona. Pedri! Oh, surely that deserved better.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining though.
Gilmore. And Messi! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he was alert to it. Anguissa. Looking for the runner. There's the hit!
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And the shots! And more! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
McTominay, played out to the left flank.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anguissa. McTominay. Lukaku. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ramani. Now McTominay. Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Climbs up big! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Meretz gets it away. He's through here. Yamal! And one more try! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Okafor! He's gone direct here. That's been cut out, well played.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Kimmich. Van Dijk. Araujo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Anguissa. Anguissa. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in plenty of space here. Might be danger here. And the finish! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Hakimi. Rafinha. Kimmich. It's Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot!
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Okafor. That's a super give and go. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Well read, nice interception. Played back in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Driving forward. And here's Lukaku. That's a sharp pass. Hits one! Keeper always had the measure of that. Billing with the short one. It's a mighty effort! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous... Pedri! Decent hit and on target. He's in plenty of space here.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Koundé does really well to win the ball there.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He has found a way through. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Carlos Augusto. Di Marco. It's Zalewski. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Pedri. De Vrij spots it and intercepts. Darmian. Nicely weighted ball. And now the breakaway. And here's Messi. Pedri. Yamal! Oh, what have we... It's fallen kindly here.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now. A great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Stefan De Vrij. Zalewski. Di Marco. Taremi just eases him off the ball. Correa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Çalhanoğlu. Taremi. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Messi. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Pinches it off him. Throw it. And he's managed to get free. And it's Correa. 15 minutes till half-time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He can run onto that. He gets big. And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, what a climb! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Stefan de Vrij. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Zalewski. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Pedri. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Stefan de Vrij. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And Correa. Darmian. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Hakimi. Gets a good foot in there. Araujo. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during... Can he put it away? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Carlos Augusto. That's really well cleared. Koundé. Kimmich. Yamal driving. Hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Vrij makes the interception. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Correa. Oh, good spread. Messi. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Zalewski. Messi. He's in! He's got the shot away! Darmian. And through to the goalkeeper. DiMarco. What's Zalewski? Pedri has found the net here, of course. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
That'll be a throw-in. Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
DiMarco. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zalewski. Pedri. Can he get onto this? Aslani does really well there, strong defending. Messi. Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good ball. Kimmich. Oh, there's the hit! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And they're quick to get it back. Calhanoglu. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. Pedri closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he latch on to this? Araujo. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Zielinski. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, what a ball! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap. Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yamal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he can clear it away. And he's cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Mkhitaryan. Oh, what a ball he's in here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal, Barella proves too strong.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Araujo. 4 extra minutes added on. Hakimi. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And here's Yamal. Barella. Oh, good-looking ball. Mkhitaryan. Aslani. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.